Alright there guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be doing the very last Storytime episode I have for now. As I said in part 1, this was never going to be a long series, but we'll just quickly gloss over the first two episodes. Episode 1 was about me making singing videos on Facebook for my school, and the fact that no one actually liked them, but they just pretended to like them to make me think I was good when I knew I wasn't, and I knew everyone was just being super fake about it. I guess that shows what they're really like. Then, with the second episode, it was the time I went to Old Trafford on March 23rd, 2008, where Manchester United beat Liverpool 3-0. And now the third and final episode for now is going to be on my favourite of these three stories. This is the reason why it's the third one. I wanted to save the best till last. And you'd probably notice the title is quite strange, Running Track Revenge. Well, I've actually briefly told you guys this story before. Not only that, but I've actually shown you guys on camera the very track this happened at. If you go to my vlog I posted in 2017 in June called Vlogging, just talking to you guys, watch till the ending. If you guys watch that video, the track that I'm going to talk about in this video and the story were actually briefly shown in that video. So let us get to the start of the story. It's the summer of 2011. So I am 10 years old, and it's sports day at my primary school in year 5. And this was towards the end of sports day. We'd done all the individual events that everybody does at the same time. And our primary school had 4 teams, and those teams were assigned an animal and a colour. So we had the otters that were green, the badgers that were blue, the foxes were yellow, and the squirrels were red. I was part of the squirrels team, and so was Che. So, good start. But after we'd finished sports day, and I think our team won. I think the squirrels came out as the winners. Basically, in sports day, what you need to do is, you've got so many different events. You've got trying to throw a beanbag inside in a hoop. You've got put the ball in the back of the net. I helped out back in 2016 when I went back there for work experience. God, it was hot that day. The day after, my arms were pink because the sun was on them all morning, and I didn't have any sun cream on. But so basically, the foxes had to wear a yellow shirt. Every member of their team had to wear a yellow shirt. All the otters had to wear something green. All the badgers had to wear something blue, and all the squirrels had to wear something red. So we get to the final, the individual year group events, where it's one person from each team competing against each other from the same year group, because in sports day you're paired up. You are a part of a group of quite a lot of other people from the same team as you, from different year groups. So we had reception year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6. So you had people younger than you on your team and people older than you on your team. So it came to the year 5 boys 100 meters. I was the one that chose to do it for the squirrels. And this is where the first race happens that gives me the desire for revenge to begin with. So we all set off. The Badger and the Otter team members are very, very quick. Those two guys just straight on. They're away. So I'm pretty sure the Otter came first and the Badger came second. But then it was me and the guy from the Foxes team were like this. We were neck and neck for a few seconds. We both looked at each other like that. But as we neared closer to the finish line, he just got the better of me. So the Otter came first, the Badger came second, the Fox came third, and me, being the Squirrel, came fourth, which was last place. I was a bit distraught. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit distraught. At the end of the race, instead of going back to my team like everyone else, I literally, for a good 5 to 10 seconds, I just sat at the finish line. Literally just sat there like this, looking down on the finish line for about 10 seconds before getting up. I wasn't happy about that. The fact that we'd gone through all those events, all that build-up. We'd had the reception year group battle. We'd had the year 1 battle, the year 2 battle, the year 3 battle, the year 4 battle. Then it finally came to my time to possibly shine with the year 5 battle, and I came last. I didn't think I was going to win the race by any means, because I knew I was not going to win the race. But I didn't want to come last, and that's exactly what ended up happening. So, now it's time to skip 1 year into the future. It's now the summer of 2012. I'm now 11 years old, and funnily enough, we were halfway through one of the, if not the greatest Formula 1 season I've ever watched. Do you guys remember the 2012 F1 season? What a cracker. 7 different winners in the first 7 races. The variety of race winners and team winners was great. In 2012. 8 different winners altogether. But enough about F1. And actually, it had just been a few months after Manchester City stole the Premier League title off from Manchester United. On the final day of the Premier League season, City were 2-1 down to QPR at home. They needed to win to secure the Premier League title due to having better goal difference than United. Dzeko made it 2-2 in the first minute of stoppage time, and Aguero made it 3-2 in the 5th minute of stoppage time, having Manchester City claim their first ever Premier League title on goal difference over Manchester United. Well, you guys know what it's like to witness a Premier League title win on goal difference rather than a loss, with my Newcastle career mode in our second season, which I guess I can just announce it. I guess I could just announce it now. Quickly, just get the announcement out now. On Monday the 20th of April, so in just 2 days, I will be starting Season 3 of the FIFA 18 Newcastle Career Mode. That is right. With us all being on lockdown due to the coronavirus, I thought, let us go back for one last hurrah of a season for this series. It was definitely my favourite series to make out of the 3 main career mode series I did of Man United, Newcastle and Preston. The Newcastle one was definitely my favourite one to do. And part 36 will start on Monday morning, anywhere between 9 AM and 9:30 AM. I will begin my stream. And yes, all episodes will be streamed just like they were previously in 2018. So I'm really excited for that. I've already done the transfer business off camera because I want to get straight into the season. And it's gonna be incredible. I can't wait. I want to go for the quintuple. That's 5 trophies. The Community Shield, the Premier League, the FA Cup, the League Cup, and the Champions League. I want to go for all of them. But that's all for announcements. I'll also announce this on Twitter in a few days. Well, by the time you're seeing this video, I might have already announced it on Twitter. Okay, enough about SA. Oh, and one more thing to mention for this Newcastle United career mode coming back for one last season. It's not going to be like the previous career mode series I've done, including that one. As you guys probably know, I did episodes every Tuesday and Thursday of that week for the career mode series. Well, this time we're not going to be taking that route. This time, every single weekday, from Monday to Friday, every single week until we finish Season 3, I will be streaming between 9 and 9:30 AM UK time. Anywhere around there is when I will start every single stream. So yep, you will be getting 5 episodes a week of that series. So it's not going to be here for very long, the 3rd and final season, as we're going to be getting through it quite quickly since we'll be doing it every single weekday. With me only having the weekend off from not doing it, where I'll be uploading videos like this. Since I don't have any Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday Let's Play to do at the minute. Alright, enough about that. Back to the story. It's the summer of 2012. I'm in year 6 now. I'm only a week or so away from leaving primary school. So yeah, this was at the very, very end of my time at primary school. And we'd done all the events, and I know we'd done all the events again, and I know for a fact that the red team, the Squirrels, did win overall this time around. I do know that for a fact. I distinctly remember it because Che was really not feeling well that day. I don't know what he was feeling sick a lot, quite sick for that whole day, and when we walked around the entire track in our track walk celebration for winning overall, we all celebrated. He went home because he really wasn't feeling good. So, we've had the reception race. We've had the year 1 race, we've had the year 2 race, we've had the year 3 race, we've had the year 4 race, we've now had the year 5 race, which last time I was part of. This time I wasn't because I'm in year 6 now. And the year sixes had a track one lap track run. We didn't have 100 meters this time. We had 1 lap of the whole track. Again, if you guys go to my third video in this very vlog, well, not this playlist, but if you guys go to my vlog playlist and look at my third video, vlogging, just talking to you guys, watch till the end, you will see that exact track that I got my revenge on. Nearly 8 years ago now. But I still remember it so well, because it was such a big moment for me when I was young. Because of how distraught I was after losing the year 5 race. So, there were 8 of us for the year 6 race. Previously, there had been anywhere between 4 and 6 candidates per race from reception up to year 5. For the year 6 one, there were 4. I can't count. There were 8 candidates for the race. For the boys and the girls. Of course, mine was the boys' race. We had 2 members of every team. 2 squirrels, 2 badgers, 2 foxes, and 2 otters. So 8 in total, 2 members from each team. So the 2 otters blitzed us again, one of them being the same one that blitzed us in year 5, and the badger that blitzed us last year also blitzed us this year. Actually, no, that's a lie. One of the otters, no, it was 2 badgers and 1 otter. It was, I really can't remember. I think it was 1 badger, 1 fox, and 1 otter that came in the top 3. Because I can remember the otter that blitzed us last year came about 6th. Because I remember halfway through the race, so where we started at the top of the track, we were at the bottom of the track, which was halfway around. I overtook the otter that blitzed us last year. So we started off, and in the beginning I was down in 6th place. But as I mentioned, the otter at the bottom of the track, I ran past, moving up to 5th place. Then we turned the final corner onto the 100 meters to the finish line, which is where the entire of the year 5 race was held. I get alongside the same guy from the Foxes team that beat me last year. This very same guy. We're in the same positions. He's on the outside, I'm on the inside. We're neck and neck again, just like we were in 2011, but in 2012, I wasn't letting it happen to me again. So, just like in 2011, I look at him, but this time I nod, and I go in front, and I finish in what was 4th place out of the 8. So I finished in the very middle. I finished completely in the middle of the pack. But I celebrated because distraught at the end of the year 5 race in 2011. And then 2012, I got my running track revenge. What a moment it was for me. Probably personally for me, one of my best personal achievements. Because the build up, that was bugged my mind for an entire year. Of course, losing in year 5, it bugged me the most around when it happened, and not too long after it happened. I didn't think about it too much throughout year 6, but as sports day came closer and closer, neared closer and closer, I thought about it more and more. And I got that running track revenge. Massive moment for me, and I was incredibly happy and satisfied with myself when I did it. So that's going to be the end of story time for now. There probably won't be any more for any time soon, because again, nothing else has happened. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I sure enjoyed reliving that, remembering and reminiscing about that amazing race. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, follow me on all my social medias, and I will see you on Monday, but anywhere between 9 AM and 9:30 AM UK time for the FIFA 18 Newcastle Career Mode, Part 36. But until then, catch you later.